Thursday, the 3rd of August 2023, was the most psychologically painful day I ever experienced until today. And that's mainly because I've been spending the whole day doing stuff, just not resting whatsoever. Even while I was eating, I was thinking of what I was going to do next. And it pertained a lot to my particular clients. I've spending a lot of time on thinking of how I'm going to deliver a service for someone who wants a bunch of MRHV and air conditioning and ventilation products and all that sort of stuff. And I liked that planning, but I'm mainly focused on making decisions here. And the main reason for the pain I've experienced today was not because of that. It's because of the fact that I'm calling to America for the second day, and it is not a pastime I enjoy very much. Trust me, it's just it's not even a pastime. It's literally my work. But there's just something like entirely new you have to learn about calling to a different country than calling to your own, or calling to even the UK, because it's so vastly different overseas. It's just so different. The culture is so different, and it's difficult for me to get used to at the beginning, because it just it's different. It's like it's a different culture. It's weird. It's like when you go over to Italy and then you feel like the Italians are being rude by talking to you bluntly, but the only thing that's at fault is your precious little feelings that were at fault in the first place. And that's kind of the problem again today. The problem isn't on the side of the US, it's on my side, because I have precious little feelings that get hurt by every little jab that could possibly come from someone, or every direct comment. I just wish I just didn't get offended at garbage like that. I just don't know how to not get offended. Maybe I should just keep going on before I process this stupid little emotion. But I am I'm getting destroyed anyway, just thinking about it, thinking about the fact that I have to keep making cold calls until 9 p.m. in the night, which isn't really that bad. It's just really weakness on my part that I'm acting like, oh, it's such a hard thing. And the funny thing is, I don't even end up getting to do it, because I spent until about 8:20 reading about learning how to drive, because I suddenly got my driving test booked up, and or like what's not booked up, but like I'm off the waiting list now, so I can book it now. And yeah, that's really it. I had no consultations today. I have one or two tomorrow. I had a sales interview today, where I'm actually interviewing to become a salesperson for this company called Call Closers. And to be fair, it wasn't really an interview. It was more like a four-person room where he just literally asked us one question and he explained a couple of things. After about 10 minutes, the call was over, and it felt like 2 minutes. Because when you're just stressing out, like I sent another 150 unique emails today, and unique emails take like 2 or 3 times as long as normal emails do. Normal emails take literally a couple of seconds, because I usually just follow up on them. But today I was going a step further, and I was I, I was proactive in my approach, because yesterday I sent 150 unique emails, and I've left my follow-ups for 2 days, 2 days behind each other. So my first follow-up would be 2 days behind my first email, and that's smart because it doesn't come off as spammy. Because before, what I was doing was I'd send an email to, let's say, 150 people, and then I'd follow up on them right away. The day after that, 22 hours after, I'd follow up on them, and then some of them would get pissy with me. So one of them told me to stop spamming him. Another one told me to F off. Another one told me I ignored it. But that I had offended emotions at those emails then, but I don't so much now, because I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh, that wasn't really me, that was someone else doing that. And I don't want to betray myself here because there was a reason I did that, and you should never judge a person for anything, really. But I'm going to just say that I, you don't feel pain later on, and that's kind of the purpose of this video. You shouldn't, like, even when you're in dark moments like I am now. I'm in a really I'm not really in a great state at all of mind. I've been working like crazy for the last couple of months, and I haven't stopped to take a breather in quite a few weeks. I've been thinking every second of the day about how I'm going to get closer to my goal, and it's wrecking my head, man. It's absolutely destroying me, or I'm getting destroyed by it, because I'm kind of the person who's actually doing these things. So I'm sort of me pushing the thing, which is pushing myself to the limit. So it's really me pushing myself to the limit. Like, my hair is going grey as we speak, and I literally, some parts of it are falling out just from the bloody stress I'm experiencing. And I feel tired literally all day. Every second of the day I feel like going to sleep, and just crawling back into non-existence, where my happiness and my ignorant bliss belong. Like, seriously, I'm so much happier when I'm just not conscious, because almost every moment of consciousness for me is just pure agony at this point. And it genuinely feels like God is out to get me or something. And again, this is my own doing. It's absolutely my own choice. It's my own choice to suffer like this. It's my own choice to go through this blazing inferno of perception. I'm not. I hate it. I do not like it at all. I can even see my face on the camera as I'm saying this. It's kind of disturbing. I'm like half cheerful about it almost. I don't know. I suppose now, just at this moment, I've sort of separated my emotions from myself. I'm sort of a third party observer, just looking at the person who's experiencing all of this, and all of the tiredness, and all of the dread, and all of the doubt. And it's quite cathartic as well, getting it out of my system, because I don't like just having to keep something within my head. And I'm not like one of those people like, I need to talk about my feelings. No, I just literally need to get it out of my head, or else my head is going to explode from the amount of information inside it. I just want to forget about some stuff, man. I just want to forget. I didn't think I'd have to do this whole thing of the transformational agony all over again when I started calling to the US. I didn't think that I'd have to get used to talking to an entirely different culture, because they talk entirely differently. And it's kind of on me, because I didn't expect the unexpected enough. I should have prepared for this, but I didn't. And well, there's no way I could have really prepared anyway. Probably would have just led to more stress. So I suppose now I'm just I've sort of tripped over a path in the pavement, and now I'm getting back up, and that's basically where I am now. Um, the main point is to just know that, do you care now about that time when you stubbed your toe when you were 5? Well, if you still have your toe, then probably not. Like, do you care about the time you got given out to by an adult or something like 10 years ago? You probably don't. You probably really don't, because it's not happening to you now. And that's the point that I'm trying to make here. Like, when you're reaping the benefits of the pain you're experiencing now, you won't be experiencing the pain then. Like, the pain you're experiencing now is not permanent, and it's purely all of the emotions you're undergoing now are just purely transient. They're impermanent. They're fickle, and they're very, very bloody real. They're very real. Like, and they're very unpleasant. But it's like, you know how instant gratification usually leads to misery within your life. Well, the opposite goes for instant pain, and that's what I've just been doing this whole time, just pure instant pain. even the fact that I'm continuing to record this video and force myself to talk at about 9:30 at night, about half an hour before my bed. It's not to mention I have this sort of pain in my, or like I'm noticing all of the painful parts of my body. Maybe it's because I sort of have this flu thing, and I'm sorry, just trying to get, maybe it's probably because of that. Possibly my burnout's contributing to that, and that's contributing to my burnout. So it's a negative positive feedback loop, which is basically just a vicious cycle. That's the other side of a positive feedback loop. When it goes the wrong way, we call it a vicious cycle, and that's what I sort of have now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be better in like a couple weeks anyway. I'd be completely fine. It's just now I feel absolutely terrible. I feel like I've been hitting the head with a pole 10 times and flipping, I don't know, stabbed with a knife or something. Anyway, have a good day.